Hello! You're watching Parrot Reviews and this is Bubble Blowout. Will I want to forever blow bubbles, or has this indie bubble burst? Let's blow out! Before I get into this, there's something I have to say about this game. It's about the music. The music is 10 green bottles. If you've ever read How to Train Your Dragon, you may be aware of Toothless's version, 10 million green bottles. This may actually be a rendition of 10 million green bottles. It goes around, and around, and around. Personally, I would have preferred a different genre. Maybe some jazz, easy listening, or, I don't know, bubble rap. Pop? The action takes place in a freaky fairy tale kind of world that appears to have almost nothing to do with the gameplay. Let's face it, they're just nice backgrounds, and it's very forgettable. There's no story to this game, you're just popping bubbles. Sometimes though, that's all you want to do. The idea of the game is to match 3 or more bubbles to burst them, with the goal being to clear all of the bubbles to get through to the next level. When you fire off bubbles out of the play area, you don't get penalised for it, and you also don't lose the combo bonus, so if there's a gap you can get rid of bubbles until you get the one that will give you a match and advance the combo. Sneaky. Difficulty varies depending on the game mode you're playing, and there are 3 game modes: Relax, Classic and Rush. Relax is a low difficulty laid back sort of a mode where you can just chill and pop bubbles without the stress of a timer. It's very nice. In Classic mode there are 21 levels to beat and you'll be awarded a maximum of 3-star ratings for each level. Bubbles move down the screen and you need to stop them from reaching the bottom. Whether or not you get a 3-star rating is questionable. For the most part I was able to get 3 stars and find the bubble solution to each one without too much stress. The difficulty of Bubble Blowout is well rounded. I managed to get through to level 16 of Classic mode, but I then found it too difficult to tell the difference between the bubbles and the background, and despite retrying a bunch of times I did get frustrated. It's a shame because I was really enjoying the game, but in later levels I think backgrounds can be too fussy and make the gameplay a bit too hard. I imagine this game would also be impossible for anybody with colour blindness. The final mode, Rush mode, is random bubbles moving down constantly. It's unstoppable. It's just about surviving for as long as possible and seeing how high of a score you can reach. The Steam blurb describes this mode as a fun bubble parade that never ends. A fun bubble parade that never ends is something I'd like to go to in real life. In terms of power-ups, well, there aren't any. It would have been nice to see some bomb-like bubbles, or bubbles that could wipe out entire horizontal or vertical rows, or something like that. But at the same time, well, it's a low-budget game here, and it's super cheap to buy, so let's be reasonable. Okay, so I'm not going to sugarcoat this. You've seen the game in this video. That's what it is. It's not a huge epic quest or a giant 3D adventure. You're popping bubbles for a while, and that's it. It's a small game, fairly forgettable. Sometimes, maybe that's all you want. I don't expect this game to cater to everybody, but it is what it is, and I've had a decent amount of fun playing it. If bubbles are your thing, you can pick up Bubble Blowout for $1 Canadian. I think that's more than reasonable for a game that's pretty well put together and fun to play. Less than a cup of coffee and you've got yourself a bubble game. Until next time, thank you for watching. I hope you've enjoyed this video. Feel free to like it, dress up like a fish and blow raspberries to the musical notes of an ABBA song, and you never know, I might make some more. Goodbye!